Yo, what up, everyone? Today I'm gonna be making a little bit of a different video. I'm trying to focus this one on the particular event, which is the collecting the little gift bag ones where you can summon Charlotte. And I'm making this video sort of a breakdown on how many gifts you can get in total, which hopefully, first of all, helps you decide how many you want to go for yourself and potentially how many you can squeeze in during that event. And second of all, this is for the more free-to-play crowd where I'm gonna be covering how many charlottes you can get in total without doing refreshes and whether refreshes are needed at all. So I made this sort of a mini chart, right? The first line will be uh, the free entries, so basically the amount of times you can enter a specific dungeon without any refreshes, using crystals or tickets and stuff like that. At least something that is not freely obtainable from everyday gameplay. And what I'm not counting here are the weekly quests, since a lot of events start on Thursday, and by the time they start, you might have already used the tickets you get from the weekly quests. So I will be excluding those. This means that you will get a few extra tickets from there, but I'm not counting them in here. So uh, basically try to see how much you can get extra from the weekly and just add up to the total amount here. And the second line will be focused on the refreshable entries. This means that you can go for the maximum amount of crystal refreshes, meaning, for example, for essence dungeons, you can do additional 3 refreshes per day. For essence dungeon, no, rather path of growth, you can do 4 refreshes a day, so that means 12 additional entries there. I'm basically summing those up, and in the end, I'll talk about the final amount using those as well. What I'm not including here are the Summoner Pass rewards and Arena Pass rewards. Those do give double entries for some of the what they called rewards, but for this one I'm excluding them. For next one, I'll see whether I can include them with accurate information. As for now, the info I got is a bit mismatched, so we'll see how that works out. And I'll try to do this first of all earlier in the event, as this one I'm doing sort of midway through the event already. And second of all, I'll try to include even more information with more details. So starting with the Essence Dungeon, you of course get 3 free entries per day, and if you do the refreshes, you can get up to 12 entries per day. These are not the first ones written here are total. That does not mean additional, as in you would get 10 free and 40 extra. This means that you can get 40 in total with both free entries and the refreshed entries. So essentially, if you are using free entries only, you can do 3 per day. This means you get 10 gift bags, and the red numbers show the gift bags that you can get from the event rather than the entries themselves. And for the paid entries, you can do 12 a day. This means you can receive a total of 40 gift bags per day if you used all crystal refreshes. Now for Path of Growth, you can do 9 free entries per day actually. Why is this? So first of all, you get 6 free entries from the dungeon itself, and you can get 3 additional tickets for Path of Growth by doing your daily tasks in the Summoner Pass ticket menu, without even buying the Summoner Pass, of course. So those 3 tickets can go towards Path of Growth, and in total you get 9 daily entries towards it. This means with those 9 daily entries you can get 15 gift bags for the event. And if you go for the refreshes, you get 4 refreshes for 3 each. This means you get additional 12 entries, and in total you get 21 per day, which will end up giving you 35 gift bags per day. Now for expeditions, there are 2 different ones. So first of all is the Wind Arachne, which you can enter 20 times per day. on 3 entries at least, and then there is those limited ones below her, which you can enter twice per day, and they do of course count towards the total expedition count as well. So for the 3 entries you get 22 per day, which will end up at 11 gift bags in total. And for the crystal refreshes one, since you can refresh both the Arachne expedition 3 times as well as those cycling expeditions 3 times, you can get additional 66 entries, and in total making this 88 per day and giving you 44 gift bags per day in total. Now for the repeat request, these will vary based on events, so I'm gonna always take the most efficient route for them. Yeah, so as mentioned, since the Essence dungeon repeat request tickets are the most efficient route for this current event, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the very last option, I believe, in the repeat request menu. So this means the request where you get the Essence dungeon ticket as well as either the blue or the purple yarn. So for most efficiency, for this event you should be doing those repeat requests, and in total you can get 35 free repeat requests, and this means that you get 20 daily ones from just the new day coming in. You get additional 5 repeat requests from the daily request menu. You get another 5 from the guild requests, and you get the last 5 from the oh yeah, and the last one so I forgot a bit. The last one you get from the playtime event, so which you can access through the event page by clicking the little gift icon. So in total you are getting 20 daily and 15 additional repeat requests from the uh, various other sources, and in total you are getting 35 tickets per day for free. These tickets translate to around 8.75 Essence Dungeon tickets per day, and those tickets are roughly equal to around 29.16 gift bags per day. And if you are going for the refreshes, you can get additional 60 repeat request tickets. That means in total you will be getting 95 tickets per day, which equal to 23.75 Essence Dungeon tickets, and those tickets make up around 79.16 gift bags for the event. Then there is the additional part of the event where you can get 10 pouches for each 10 requests, and in total you can do 15 daily requests, which will equal out to around 15 gift bags. These are the same for both refreshes and frees, since you cannot refresh daily entries in any way. And the last way to earn tickets is by field events. This one a little bit special, and I'll explain my final calculations about the field events. So there are in total 11 field events per day, which means you can get a total of 36.66 on average. However, in the total calculation, like the very final calculation, I am not including any field events at all. For the very simple reason is that participating in all 11 field day events would be extremely difficult. First of all, of course, because you need to sleep, hopefully. And second of all, it is just a lot of time consuming. It's a very time consuming task for the amount of rewards you get, so I'm not gonna include it in the calculation. So however many field events you can participate in, make sure to do that, but for the total calculation I am not gonna be including them. I did write calculations with the field events, but I'm not gonna include them in the very final calculation. So with all of these, we end up with these values. So in total per day, you can acquire around 160.82 those little event gift bags per day without refreshing anything. And if you do refresh, you can end up with a huge amount of 200, almost 250 gift bags events per day. Now, the value that I have used is excluding all of the field events, meaning if you do not participate in any field events, allowing, of course, for more free time rather than just spending all of the time playing, you can get a total of 80.16 gift bag pouches per day with a free option. And if you do refreshes, rather the maximum amount of refreshes, you can end up with 213.16 gift bags per day. And of course, you can find the total amount including all events, but I mean, participating in all 11 field events over the whole 2-week period, I feel like is a bit unrealistic. So I am including the final calculation here, but I'm not going to be using it for the conclusion. But in total, since the event lasts 2 weeks and excluding the field events, with the free option you can get 1,122 gift bag pouches on average. And if you do use the refreshes, yeah, if you do use the refreshes, you can reach close to 3,000 gift bags per day. This means that you can get around 2.5 full units, or rather 2.5 Charlottes per event. This, of course, excludes the double event rewards that you can get from various summer passes and stuff like that. For the free option, however, since you do need 1,200 for a guaranteed unit, this means that without participating in any field events, you will unfortunately not be able to get a Charlotte guaranteed. You may get it from one of the earlier entries, of course, but if you want go for that guaranteed one, you will need to either participate in a few field events, or you will need to do either a few refreshes or a few additional tickets that you can get from other various events and stuff like that. So yeah, the final math, if you do not do any refresh, don't participate in field events, you cannot get a guaranteed Charlotte, so you will need to do a few refreshes. It shouldn't be too many, honestly. I think like one refresh of the cheapest, like Path of Growth, should be more than enough, I feel. If you do refresh all of them, you can expect around 2.5 Charlottes in total. And if you do have the Summer Pass and the Arena Pass, of course, those rewards will be multiplied in certain areas as well. So yeah, I hope this helped you out and sort of put a conclusion on how the event rewards look, and see you in the next one.